Morning everybody. Girls are on their way. This is the furthest paddock on the farm. Well, these two are anyways. There's not much further down the back here. So oh, she hasn't left. It's all annoyance. Yeah. They've done a good job with this paddock. She's a relatively young cow, she's about 5-6 years old. Just has a somatic that's absolutely ridiculous. She was the cow that had a somatic of 8 million. So yeah, it's not good. So this is her last season. And when we tested her for mastitis, she had a very light case of mastitis. So she's still going to have a high somatic. I think her somatic still sat around that 1.2 to 2 million at the last two herd tests anyway. And she didn't have mastitis. So we made it. Good girls, everyone. Morning Dad, how are we doing? Wait, so wait. There he is. Washing up. Dad had a phone call from Grandad, so he talked about 10 minutes, which is good. Grandad's going good, checking everything up on the run-off. So we'll leave Dad here to finish washing up, and we will carry on. We're going to go and feed out our 2 bales of silage now. Dad's going to walk down the digger, and the digger's going to be lifting bales over so we can get to them from in the swamp, because it's that wet out in the swamp, and we need to use those bales before they go rotten. So it's fair enough. We'll get to those bales. Okay, let's go. Just check for birds' nests. Always check. That's why we leave our bonnet up. Because the day you leave the bonnet down, we've had bird nests being built in here, in here. Actually, there's a rat nest on that side one day when we left the bonnet down, and just in there, just above the hot spots, which isn't good, and that will burn your tractor out. Okay. Definitely hard to beat those squishy bales. Those cows absolutely love the squishy bales. So we'll continue and go and feed out the swamp bale here. There he is, the digger's on the move. He's on the move. Dang traffic. Past the fella. I know, he's letting us go. He's letting us go first. Let's go. I haven't been out here since Friday, and on Friday you couldn't even drive the tractor out there. It was that much water, so we'll have a look-see. I don't think there's much water left. There's a little bit, but definitely not as much as what there was before. Yeah, a bit of water, still a bit of water. It's not as bad as what it was. It's gonna get interesting. Well, digger's got swamp tracks on it anyway, so bigger than normal tracks. And Dad said he nearly got stuck out here in the tractor yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, he nearly got stuck yesterday in the tractor. Oh, bit of a wet spot there, Dad. Sheepers. Well, as you can see here, a couple of the bales are on their sides. That was from the water picking up the bales, but they never floated off. Because luckily. Right, we'll carry on. Got a cargo strap because that's how Dad's going to pick up the silage bales. And we'll disconnect this reel, wind her up. There's down there, he's just cleaning out the drain at the start of the culvert and behind the culvert so it can drain more easily. Doesn't slow it down too much. He's on his way now. Look at that breakneck speed. She's going for it. Yeah, it's top speed for her. She's no, by no means is she fast. shaking the ground already. That's what the tie down's for. He might just roll them round. Who knows? Goes. I don't know what he's doing in his plane, but we're going to go load up with some silage from out here, because I think I can get to it from this side here. We'll see how we go. We've always got the digger there if I get stuck out there, Dad, because not even the tractor can get out there to save you. But too wet through this area for the tractor. So we're just going to put the fence around that. Because these silage bales weren't too badly hit, you can see the water line where it got up to on the silage bales. We'll be feeding those out next, once we feed out these fellas here. Okay, let's go and grab these ones. Look at that. Wonder how far he sunk down on the tracks. Ooh, he sunk down a little bit. Here he comes. Goes through, floats through easily. Right, we'll carry on. Turns out we don't need to shift the bales after all. Though we call them swamp bales, they're still great quality. There's a lot of clover and that was still on amongst all these bales. And it's still nice and moist. Right, load her up, put that one on. Health and safety, health and safety. She's all loaded up for tonight. We might be putting the single row maize chopper on the new girl here. Single row maize chopper sitting directly behind her. Taking the maize chopper from there, pulled her all the way out into here because we couldn't get past the pallet or that grabs the pickup for the silage. So let's see how we go. Find out. Here, Grandad. Hey, Grandad. Coming to see how she goes. Up. Up, down, sorry. Where's the grease up on here? Here it is. This side. Upside down. Yeah. Keep turning. Wait.
One on top of your 2 calves here. Right there.
Oh, clutch.
Yep, for the clutch. Yep. That's enough for that.
Yep. Yep.
Right, now we'll put the drive shaft on. Always have your machinery turned off and your tractor turned off for this, because it's only a solenoid that stops that PDO from engaging or not, so anything can break. It looks like the drive shaft's alright.
That's just rubbing mark for where it was last year.
If it's right in, it only goes about another 2 inches further in, but there is a heap left on the shaft here. Goes up to about here, so there's plenty of room.
There we go, we're adjusting that, so we're closing that gap up there, decreasing the size so the maize chopper The whole maize chopper effectively is going to go that way. There's a little cord up. That controls the chutes up and down pitch. See, there is a gap there. That's good. It's good enough. Chopping her nice and not too high, which is good. Awesome. It's all set up. As you can see, we moved this over. Not that much of a gap. So we got more, but it did offshoot that a bit more. So we'll see how this goes. We're not happy, we may have to change tractors. Do that again? Hey, that's what that bit does. Beauty. Right, you're gonna run it. Run, Arrow, run! It's a bit of bird's nests. Sounds good. Shaft's good. We're happy with that. It's ready to go. First time going down the paddock. It's the first time down the farm. She's going to do some work. We're going to go chop some maize. See how we go. I'll be in the passenger seat beside Dad. Disconnected. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Let's see how we go. I'll hop in with Dad. Ooh, new seat.
Yeah, we're chopping the maize today. Carl's driving, it makes it easier when you're opening. And
I can see the front.
yeah, I'm making it go in the wagon, which is easy. We don't normally do this, but just for opening up, it's so much easier, 4 eyes instead of 2. Maize chopper's going well. Carl watches the post to make sure we don't hit the post. And I put in the wagon, so I got the easy job. And Carl watches down there.
I can see how wide we are and watch it all the way. And as you can see in the mirror there, the tractor's actually wider than the wagon. Which is quite cool. So that means I only just got to watch the tractor. I don't have to worry too much about watching the wagon. So this is the brand new girl. First job on the farm. First day on the farm basically. She's into it. She's not working hard at all. She's only going in second gear and only doing about, what, how many revs is that? 1500.
Yeah, it's on economy.
Legging easy for her.
She's running on economy.
She's running on economy. So it's pretty easy for
We
her.
could go way faster, but we don't want to break shear bolts.
That's right, that's right. And then it comes down to the little wagons, the little maize choppers issue. Too close. We're just going to go around once today, Dad.
Yeah, we'll
Just
do
to
that.
start the cows off. Good crop of maize. Yeah, that was successful. Got a bit hairy down that last bit of run there, Dad.
A little bit, she was a bit wet.
Yep.
She sunk in the wagon, went over a fair bit, but
Yeah, but this big girl just pulled us through like it was no hassle. Big feet, this girl. It's not too full, but that's the plan. Never start the cows off with a full load when you start maize, because they're still got to get used to it in their guts. Well, we'll take her off and we'll go feed this maize out. The old girls are going to know what it is, young girls aren't. It's a rig, isn't it? Beauty. Right, let's put our stand on and let's get her on the other tractor. Her first job. Now we're just going to go down and feed out.
Yeah, I think they know what it is. They love the look of this. But they got to get a taste for it. Yep, I'll get a taste for it. The older girls already have. But the 52-year-olds, they have no idea what it is. Stop for a second. Kernels in there, all cracked. Yep, out of the way, Mackenzie.
Right? That's Billy Bob. Trying to, why don't I stop feeding out? It's because I'm just trying to get away from the cow poop that's from the bale we fed out earlier. That was successful. They went well. The girls still don't really know what it is, just the oldest girls do. So we'll see them tomorrow at midday and feed out another one like that. Nice paddock cut in half. See all the little shoots all around there? That's summer grass. Really likes to grow in these heat and wet times, they did.
It doesn't grow when it's dry.
No, but cows milk well off it too. Yeah, that'll be a good night paddock for them. 2 nights. Well, we'll see you tonight, Dad. Maize wagon worked well. We'll take care of that tomorrow. Get another load at lunchtime, these girls will. And we've loaded up for tonight our bale of silage and reconnected her back up. And we've got our second bale of silage just over there, ready to go. Awesome. So Tank is still coming. He's about half an hour away. And we've put it out of the way for him anyways. So he'll be able to get through there easily. Right, let's go shift this irrigator. Lift the bonnet. Stop those pesky birds. Check on the hoses here. Hose that way. The hose will come back round. Eddie, those hoses are alright. Not going to kink or anything silly. You turn the irrigator around, disconnector, turn off these, disconnector at this end. Loosen her off. Eddie, we'll turn around to the desired location. Check these nozzles because we have had them fall off. Come on, irrigator hose. Beautiful, far enough. Well, we got our wire. Let's go. Tie it off onto that post there, and we'll actually should be far enough away from the trough so that she can go right up to the clip tank. Well, that re-engage the clickers. She's nice and tight, and that's us. I'll see you all at milking tonight, eh? Let's go. There's going to be some very fat birds around. Now they know that the maize is back in. Enjoy it, little birds. You've got something. Afternoon, ladies. How we doing? Are you on, Pat? Good girl. And liking their new meal. Right. We just wait for Dad, and then we'll get. Oh, don't need to wait for Dad. We shall get to milking. I think I can start the machines now. By the time we actually get going, these girls are loving their new meal. Look at them. Basically running it. I love it. Right. Let's get to milking. Hello, Dad. How are you doing?
Very good, thanks.
How's the cows coming? All right?
Yeah, they're coming pretty slow.
Pretty slow?
Very happy.
Well, that's good. And how'd they eat their meal? Maize.
Maize, they ate the whole lot.
They ate the whole lot.
I left a bit of grass behind.
Well, that's good. Means they're going to get used to the maize quickly.
Yep. 1 load a day, eh?
Yep, 1 load a day till we get going. Right. Cool. Dad's spraying for flies. See the flies lifting off them. Poor girls been kicking the cups off, and the spindle will help get rid of them too. What is a scrub? We'll see you in the morning. Go on. Thank you. Right, I think we're off to go feed out some 2 bales of silage, and I think we'll call it a night there. Let's get a move on. Tell you what, that molasses in that meal has worked there, Mark. Thank you, Mark, from OSP. Good move, good move. None left. Usually they have a little bit of a heat left afterwards, but not tonight. Hell last. Go. They're not very hungry. Hello, 42. Oh, 43. Ah, man, that's 2 hands. Yeah, as you can see, the girls are looking for their squishy bale, but don't have one. We just got 2 swamp bales. This plan is keep feeding out the swamp bales until we've got no swamp bales left, and then we can start getting into the maize a bit more. The girls looking happy, eating their silage at 2 bales. They nailed the first bale and have nailed the second bale. Oh, I think I'll call it there. We'll see you all in the morning. It could be rain over there. No more rain, please. Not for a month at least.